bro. He was like, because nigga used to try to join the wrestling team to lose weight, and he'd be like, you're not losing real weight.
Yeah, it's all water weight. It's all.
He's like, first practice, bro. If you lose 10 pounds, bro, you just sweated 10 pounds, bro. It's not like
it's not fat.
Yeah, that's what you're trying to explain. Because one nigga was like, yeah, I'm about to come back every day. Like, don't expect the same result.
Nigga, just wake up the day you don't work out, you drink water, you drink some Gatorade, it's all that. But welcome to the Bullshit for Your Health podcast, episode 30. It is morning time, Saturday, coming to y'all real live with the updates today. It's going to be first thing when y'all hear this shit tomorrow, my good people. But it's just me and Devonte today, your normal, regular, degular, schmegular host with the most. Who says that? Host with the mostest?
I don't know. That's probably some old people shit, bro.
Old people shit, old head shit. We don't want none of that shit because we over here millennials, not Generation Z, not Generation X, not the boomers. We are motherfucking millennials. The
Who's Generation Z?
Fucking do it. I think the generation after us. And then after that, Generation X. Right? Or is it Generation X and Generation Z? Who gives a fuck?
Who's your brothers?
My brothers, I think, are Generation... No.
Because your brothers, like, not that much.
No, Joseph's a millennial. He's 22 right now, so he's a millennial, right? Jacob's Generation Z. Because Jacob's only 17. Right?
I don't know. My brother was born in 2000. I don't know what he would be.
Shane?
Yeah, Shane was born in 2000.
He might be Generation Z too, but who gives a fuck, bro? Because we millennials, we living fucking life, bro. But yeah. It is early morning. I went to work last night, so I need some fucking energy. So we're going to play an opening song that was picked by me. It is by the lovely Daft Punk. It's called Around the World. It is from their first album that was released in 1997. And I want to say that album was called Homework. So yeah, pretty good little song here. Let's take it for a whirl.
Around the world.
I don't know how long to keep mine for, but holy shit.
She cut hers.
That was the motherfucking Daft Punk Around the World. Oh, God. I don't know.
Would you want your dreads is like down your goddamn ass?
No, I'm gonna start cutting mine once they get to my titties.
Yeah, my cousin ex-husband, his shit, he basically had to cut his because they were becoming taller than him.
Yeah, because I have a vision for mine. I don't know if I showed you. There's an alpha that I follow, and like he doesn't follow me back. He's one of those famous, I'm using air quotes, Greeks. And so like, but I follow him just because like I fuck with his hair. If he cuts his hair, I'm following him. But it's one of those things. Katora actually told me she did that. She said she followed this chick's page just for her hair, and then she cut it. And she was like, "Well, I'm followed." But he's like my hair goals. I'll actually show you real quick because it's.
But it's like the length, the perfect length.
Yeah, because like I want to be able to put my hair on top of my head and like do like you know how Wiz has his hair right now where he's
buns it. Sometimes.
Yeah. Like I want that look, but I don't want it to be too like long to manage. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! But again, that was Daft Punk.
Yeah, Future type shit.
Yeah. Future like basically because Future gets his cut. Future doesn't let his get all the way down.
Yeah. Young Nudie said he cut his too. Young
Nudie just looks a little like he needs to get retwist more often.
Yeah, but.
Because you realize, like, when you let them grow out and they freeform, like, they won't fall. Well, actually, no, they all, once you retwist them, they'll fall on your head the right way.
But I think Nudie also is a different type of cat, bro. The way he, like, carry him. Because he be saying some interesting stuff in his interviews, bro.
Yeah, I don't really watch a lot of his interviews, but
I watch him for the
way his raps go. He's just a...
He's street certified. Like,
yeah. Like, I don't know what Zone 6 is, but, like... That's how I would describe it. Young Nudie lives there.
Yeah, and then the thing is with Nudie, he like I don't think he like said like 21 kind of was like you should do this, bro. Like get out the streets. And, you know the way he described it, he one of them cats that his foot was still in. Like a little baby, like, maybe this is I. The true definition of your foot still in is Kodak Black. Kodak Black.
Yeah,
Kodak Black had both feet still in the streets.
Kodak Black released a damn near classic album. Still went to jail for 4 years.
Yeah. He had both feet in the streets, and then his pinky.
Damn, Kodak Black is closer to Wayne than Young Thug ever will be because Young Thug, once his ass got famous, said, you know what? I like this shit. I like sitting at home and not sitting behind a cell. Kodak Black said, you know what? This fame shit kind of for the birds. Give me a couple more guns on my bus. You know, shit, you want to shoot it up? Fuck it. We can run this up.
The crazy joint is he even had the little pop single, bruh.
What you mean?
Cause he had to look, bro. He done went pop. Cause you know,
with Bruno Mars and Gucci Mane. You talking about that song?
Yeah, he had to wake up in this.
That song.
It was garbage, but then he had the ZZ joint had the little radio play.
You think that would?
It was more of a.
I guess because Travis Scott.
Yeah. And then he was on Pills and Automobiles with Chris Brown. Mm-hmm. I could change your whole sauce, make you a little bit more spicy.
That song was hard, bro. Wet.
So he
shit.
Like, and then like, because once he found a lane, like he got his own kind of style of rapping.
Mm-hmm. And like I mean, you could tell off that last album, Malcolm XXX through is it Through the Flesh or whatever. Like a couple of those songs, lyrical content was there.
If I'm lying, then I'm flying, bro.
Yeah, that whole album I fucked with.
Yeah,
I fuck with most.
What is it called? What was it called? Dying to Live or something like that?
We can look it up right now. I got my phone out.
I think Kodak had one of the better albums of 2018.
Dying to Live, yes. 2000.
Dying to Live. Mm-hmm. I think he had one of the better albums, 21. Him and 21 showed a lot of lyrical growth.
Showed a lot of just growth in artistry. It wasn't just lyrical, like the beats he picked were more like melancholy.
I'm not going to say he showed growth like as a man, because...
I mean, I'm not going to say as a man. I'm going to say...
Kodak kind of crazy.
He didn't show growth as a civilian. He showed us he was still about that shit, and apparently he's still about that shit because he's still arguing with niggas over the goddamn telephone call in jail, nigga. How you in jail beefing with niggas? Bro, that shit.
Bro, you see, this is some bullshit. This stuff. You see this man, NBA YoungBoy shit. He gonna release another album, and then he gonna take a break from music. But at this point,
Devonte, I try to stay away from as much energy that NBA YoungBoy emits as possible in my life. If you notice, I've never personally played a song by him. It's always you. Okay, you thrive in the chaos. Me, okay, I don't need none of that shit in my life. I have gainful employment. I have a 403B. I even have a 401k. I don't even know that shit. I am actually starting to become very, very fucking like tired and lucid as we keep doing this. So if I start to just pop off on some wild shit, please excuse me, because I'm starting to see double. But keep going.
But yeah, I think I think he got all that stuff too. Probably. He might got a 401k through his record. Or no,
I mean, you ain't got no 401k.
Oh well, no, none of them do. Because remember they said they don't offer a lot of those things to them.
Like what?
Like benefits, like that's a debate, bro.
Well, actually, speaking of like them not offering benefits,
like some people are like, yo, we should get like help. Like niggas can't get health insurance. Like I break my arm.
Oh, I saw that. Because Wino was talking about that. He said one of the first things he does for his artists is tell you like, yo, we got to get these things done. A, start an IRA. B, or B, get help. Or A, get health insurance. B, start an IRA. Start these things that like a normal company would give if you were like a normal
put some money away
employee.
for yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like start your own internal investment.
Be chameleon, bro. Be chameleon.
Well, Chameleonaire didn't just invest in the normal investment strategies. Chameleonaire invested in the stock market and like budding tech companies.
Yeah, but
I'm pretty sure one of the things he said wasn't an Uber. Like he invested in Uber or something.
Yeah. But I think, bro, you know, Big Boy of Outkast, bro. Mm-hmm. What he invested in, and people thought he was dumb, and he said tour buses. He said he said I ain't gonna pop forever, but other people. So he said if you gonna go on tour, who you gotta see? Me. And he said so I own a couple tour bus companies, and he said when I put out he put it perfectly. When I put out music, it's not because I need to put out music or I need to.
I want to.
I'm bored.
I think that's how like artists who don't tarnish their legacies do it. They find a way to make money outside of music, and then they can just keep music where it needs to be, a passion. Like, I don't know how Andre 3000 makes his music or makes his money, but he's able to come and place verses or little features here and there, and they don't fall flat. You know, even if the album he's on falls flat.
You know, in 2014, him and this how like before I knew what festivals were, I've researched him and Big Boy, Outkast reunited and did all the festivals. They made enough money for a lifetime.
Really?
A lifetime.
That's crazy.
Like they like to get them. Like think about it, Travis Scott demands $1 million. They probably could have easily gotten.
And like they didn't have as much set design as Travis Scott. Travis Scott has a roller coaster at every fucking stage he goes on.
So like he asked for $1 million for his set. So like Outkast for them, they probably.
How did you bring a goddamn roller coaster to Bonnaroo? This is a farm out in the middle of Manchester.
Yeah, you remember he was on top of the bird.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? He's on a bird.
Honestly, I don't remember much from that concert because it was just fucking wild.
Yeah, bro. People were like, I feel like people were levitating. Well, people were talking about how wild that stargazing or that concert was on Fortnite. Nigga, get up off your couch next time you can and go watch this man rave with thousands of people in the arena. Yeah.
Fuck Corona. Get out there, be in the crowd, be in the mosh. But
because I think our experience is a little different because like Bonnaroo's all standing, so even like when you saw him at the Verizon Center, it's like amazing to see him rage, but it's because like
it's different.
You're in seats.
when it's 1,000 people raging versus 40,000. Like there was literally 40,000 people in the crowd. Like at one point I turned around and like because I had no anxiety, right? There was no anxiety of anything can pop off. But I turned around and I thought to myself, oh shit. Because we were up close, like we were right at the front gate of the second
fence
tier
before you could get like
to the pit area.
Wait,
yeah. But it was still a pit where we were. But it was basically like, yo, if we wanted to get out of here, we couldn't. Niggas could just start popping off, and we would just we're sardines in the camp.
Yeah, so I think like I always felt like I think my best advice for anybody is get one. If you love music, because it's only if you really love music and love live music. Get one festival experience.
Well, if you don't like live music, I don't think you like music like that. Which is cool. Like some people they're radio people. Like I'm gonna throw on whatever's on the thing and that's cool.
Yeah,
and
whatever.
Or some people even my father. We're gonna drive in silence for the next hour. Whoa. Or like listen to NPR, which is cool. Like if you can listen to anything, but like sometimes like he'll keep the music on like 5 in the car, and it's like.
I can't hear.
This isn't awkward. I don't want to disrespect your space, but I'm not having a good time.
Imagine if y'all had a long car ride and he was doing that.
Nigga, from King George to JMU, like 2.5 hours, nigga.
And that's how.
Guess who I stopped asking to pick me up from school?
Your dad?
My dad. I love you, Dad, but hey, I'm trying to like enjoy this commute. You know,
He doesn't like y'all wear headphones in the car. He probably thinks it's rude.
I just never did that. My brothers do that. I actually like. I get why people think that's rude. Like sometimes, like I'll fuck with my little brother when he puts his headphones on. Oh, this music's not good enough for you. But like that ass too. Sometimes I'll start to feel old. Like oh shit, like he's not fucking with whatever I'm listening to. So I'll tell him to put his music on the car so I can hear what's going on. You know, with these young kids. It was all young boy. I was like, okay, you can put your headphones back in. I'm good.
He's like, oh, I worship young boy.
They literally do. You're gonna have me start driving off the road and hitting mailboxes if I keep listening to this for another 5 minutes.
Yeah, bro. Like 35, like, and then like he gets like young boy also gets into this point where he talks about killing people. Then he talks about all the pain people have put on him, like in his like trauma. And then you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, if we keep listening to this music, Jacob, I'm not gonna pay for my Sheets coffee later. I'm just gonna walk out. Walk out like I gotta take a shit. Have you seen those videos of the young boy on TikTok where they're like just getting the mail or fucking
people that look at young boy play Call of Duty like this, watch TV like this.
Have you seen the one where he's like going swimming as young boy and they just like straight walks into the goddamn pool?
Young boys, he got that energy for them, bro. He got that street energy.
He got the autistic energy, nigga.
He a killer.
Like he's a kid in class that you were like, Yo, nigga, can I borrow a pencil? Nigga, just borrow a pencil. Whoa, bro, relax. Yeah, relax, nigga.
He's buying for free.
You're not a dog, man. Why? Come on, bro. Dogs do that shit. Ugh, cats.
I was like, I want to foster a cat just to see how you like for the experience to see how you would act. Just because I get bored.
Yeah, nigga, you talked about you wanted to get a kitten the other day, and I was like, who the fuck are you, bro? Like, come on now.
I like to watch.
Come on now, bro. Come on.
I like to watch animals interact.
Keep some of your own self, bro. You don't need a goddamn cat. But interestingly, Charlemagne had a good opinion on this whole coronavirus thing. He said a lot of your favorite rappers are running out of money, and you're gonna see a lot of your favorite rappers, gangster rappers, out here pulling up with Fashion Nova ads, like every week.
Give me the money.
Can you guess any? You think? Who's losing money? Dababy said if this goes on for another month, he's gonna lose $2 million in just concert tickets alone.
He ain't got that much money.
But like he's new though, and some of these newer contracts they give you a little bit more lucrative. So I think Dababy's cool. Who you got though? Who have you heard from? Rich the Kid maybe?
Yeah, Rich the Kid might struggle.
YB and the Mirror?
Yeah, the old YB and except maybe Corday because he got the Grammy nomination.
Yeah. Who else might be running out of money? Who's like living off touring? I hope a nigga St. John's good, but I think like he's good because he
got the Jigga stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? I think Uzi good. Cardi.
Yeah, I think some of them gonna be alright, but
it's just interesting. I wonder who he's talking to.
Sir dropped a new song. You made me think of TDE for some reason.
I didn't listen to it. Yeah, I saw he dropped it. I didn't listen to it.
Absol released a new song.
I didn't see that.
I listened to it.
Was it good?
Bro, it was so much lyrical shit. Bro, it was over my head. Bro, it's like, I can understand why some people don't like these lyrical rappers, because you be sitting there like, deciphering for 30 minutes one bar.
With 18 and 10, you want to do a quick music review?
Who you want? Division?
No, let's start with Dababy, because it's quick and easy. Garbage. Trash.
Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I tried to.
I heard something that she was playing. I was like,
listen. All opinions on music are valid, unless you thought this Dababy album was anything but garbage. Please throw your opinion in the trash and don't speak to me ever.
I think
it was bad. It was super bad.
No, this is my take on him. I think.
You want to hear the intro?
No, I don't want to hear the whole album.
It's that bad.
I think that he needs to take, like, he literally he's at this point, like, he's letting people boost his head and be like, you the hottest nigga in the game, which is cool. You are hot, but you need to still take time and be like, yo, let me create.
Both him and Meg Thee Stallion won't be at their respective levels this time next year if they don't change how they make music drastically. Like, if they can't bring an album that's like a full, complete album that's not just, in the club hits, my nigga. And because they're just not going to be on the same level. Someone else is going to take that spot. Because
you need, because like what they realized, that what, in my opinion, what they did was they went pop hella quick. So like, and I'm gonna try to articulate this the best I can. So like, a Uzi, for example, I'll give you a Uzi and Cardi, because that's it. They did a lot of groundwork where like your mother didn't know who they were, and so they built that thing,
core fan bases.
The thing we all talk about, the people with core fan bases. So it's like they could put out nothing but their club bangers, but their core fan base will keep them.
I mean, a lot of people say this Uzi album, like, and even I'll admit it. If you're not an Uzi fan, I can tell why you might not like his 2 new albums, because, like Fantano said, there didn't seem to be a lot of growth. But at the end of the day, Uzi has built a core fan base that is like, the nigga could put out garbage.
People out, man, and people are like,
ugh, orgasmic. Cardi, meh. I'm telling you right now, I am a Cardi stan. I can't help it. I fell in love with this nigga's music after Die Lit. I was there with Self-Titled. I was there. But Die Lit, when that shit dropped in Miami, we were in Miami, and then we saw him that day, I was hooked. So when he drops At Me, and the beat's hot, the beat's hard, but the lyrics are kind of subpar, and it's a little bit of the same. I can get why people are like, oh, they're worried for the album. Me, I'm loving it. I don't give a fuck, bro. It's more of the same.
So it's like the thing. So like, you have to, like, in my opinion, like, he didn't do that ground. Like, he had people, he bubbled. Then people had heard about him. So it was more like, all right, I'm hearing about him. And then he dropped Suge, and you're like, oh my gosh, this song's the biggest song of the fucking.
DaBaby did have a couple records prior to popping, though, because I remember like hearing Blank Blank and all these other songs that were off like mixtapes. Like he had music. I think the problem with DaBaby too is that he went pop, and Meg Thee Stallion, they went pop so quick, they didn't have time to explore their sound. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you went pop with this one sound that niggas really fuck with. So now you think they want this hit every time. And it's like, so for example, he had that Find My Way song that you didn't fuck with. I fuck with it simply because he's being melodic on it, just like he's being melodic on Oprah's Bank Account. If he would have started his album with the intro from the last album and then had Find My Way on it, I'd be 100% less critical of it. Like, I'd be like, bro, okay, he's at least trying something.
But like, I heard this one song, Rockstar, and I was like, yeah, that ain't.
Bro, play the intro. The intro is so.
That ain't for me, Captain.
It's what's the word? It's so jumbled. It's like, it feels like our first podcast or our first couple podcasts when we get on and we're like testing. It's just like, what the fuck am I listening to? This is not an intro. This is like something that could be put on like in the middle of the album, maybe. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I always say this. Sometimes when you're the main breadwinner for your organization or your people around you, you don't have no people saying like, bro, you suck. Yeah. Like, sometimes you need that dude to be like.
And also when you are a nigga who's certified killing niggas and whooping niggas ass in the streets, your homies might not want to tell you what's good, because they might be the type of niggas like, nigga, what you say? Like, have you seen the Boondocks when it's Stuck Never sit in the fucking studio? And he's like, yeah, this be hard, right? Yeah, and then Liz in the back. Nah, I mean, I would turn the bass up a little bit. They throw a chair at that nigga. Throw a hating ass out the studio, nigga. That's
you can only imagine it could possibly be that. But like, I think like people that like, and like, this gonna sound crazy, bro, and it may sound like, oh, like I'm riding, but I think TDE benefit from everybody being there, being so. We was broke together, so we so critical of one another that I wasn't a huge fan of the Schoolboy Q album. But like,
you can't say it's not growth.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, personally, I ain't like it. But it's like, you could definitely tell that like somebody, they got people in there. That's my own.
Like, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. But you got people in there like,
I ain't your girl, nigga. I don't give a fuck who texted me.
Yeah, but like, you got people in, you know, But you got people that like are honest with them. Like, you could tell Kendrick probably says stuff like, and then like Schoolboy probably are critical of one another. And so like, that's the thing I think like a lot of these artists need in order to produce better albums. That like, sometimes you need
constructive criticism.
Yeah, like, not somebody going in there like, yo, you suck, but like,
Yo, bro, I feel like you've done this before.
Oh yeah,
Yo,
or
bro,
even having like,
why don't you try working with a different
producer?
Like off that episode of Dave where it's like he goes in there and he's like, what was the producer he was trying to work with again? It wasn't Diplo or Benny. It was like Benny
Blanco.
Yeah, Benny Blanco. And he's like, why the fuck would I work with him? He was like, my nigga, because I have 20 Billboard hits. Because I've worked with this person. And it's just like, it's the same thing of like, why listen? Like, I always tell people, life is too short to listen to the same genre of music all your life. If you're an artist, life is too short to not try something different for once.
But did you know about Billy Blanco for real?
No.
I've done. So after that, so like, this girl has asked me how I listened to him before, and I was like, nah. He had a song with Juice WRLD. I'm pretty sure you know. But he wrote. You remember Kesha?
Yeah.
He wrote like,
fuck yeah, I remember Kesha. I'm sorry, Kesha had hits, bro.
Guess what? He wrote them.
All of them?
He wrote a decent amount of them.
Bro, wake up in the morning feeling
so
like
for him, it's like he was a part of
he wrote Graduation. That song was okay.
But for who?
Juice WRLD.
Yeah, he's worked with The Weeknd, Kanye West. He was a part of this one group.
Ass Back Home. That's what you call it?
The dude that was on heroin, right?
God, don't do that, bro. Gym Class Heroes. Yeah. Travis McCoy. Come on, bro.
I like to think
Castle on the Hill. That's Ed Sheeran. Holy shit, that was a good song. Diamonds. Shine bright like a diamond. Like Rihanna.
He's from Nova.
What else? Dynamite by Teo Cruz. You remember that nigga?
Yeah.
Shit.
TikTok. That's the one he wrote for her. And Teenage Dream.
That was her biggest song.
TikTok, don't stop. Yeah, he's rich.
Wait. You mean Teenage Dream by Katy Perry?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I love that song. You think I'm pretty? No Sleep by Wiz Khalifa.
No, he ain't. 303, Don't Trust Me.
That was a good song. Don't trust a hoe, never trust. Oh, bro.
And moves like Jagger.
I told you about how they used to pick on this girl named Shannon in my high school. Right?
Oh, he wrote Payphone.
Bro, they used to be like, don't trust a hoe, never trust a hoe, don't trust Shannon. It's like, bruh, come on, man.
Yeah, he's probably, this gonna sound crazy. I mean, it's gonna sound like I'm dick eating him.
He produced Work Hard, Play Hard, bro.
He's rich.
You know, when I came to college freshman year, we had this little freshman year seminar and we had to like do that thing where you can text the screen to say what was going on. I texted Work Hard, Play Hard because I was such a fucking tool.
He's rich.
Oh, yeah. But either way, so back to that. The baby.
He needs to get into the studio with people that like
nigga, just get in the, like, my nigga, go grab Dua Lipa. Throw all and just and I'm saying,
you know why Brockhampton's such a good group? Because they sample it's so many different types of people. Mm-hmm. I think sometimes being a part of a collective with people that want to experiment with different music,
mm-hmm. You're forced to broaden your horizons.
You're forced to broaden your horizons. You're forced to do something else. And I think it's sometimes like. And it sucks in the music game. Like, some of these people, they just want to do the same because they want to do the same thing. And the crazy joke is, like, he is getting on some of these pop songs because he got a song with the Camila Cabello or something like that. He don't want to hurt.
She's racist. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, that's the other one. Sabrina Claudio, they say.
Nah. Wait, hold up. Do they? I fucked this up before too, so you're probably right. Here. No, Camila Cabello. She's the racist one. Sabrina Claudio is the one that people people fuck with, maybe. But like, cause like I definitely texted my old coworker like, yo, you've been telling me about Camila Cabello, and like, you know, I finally found a song I fuck with. She was like, no, she's racist, Jabari. Sabrina Claudio is the one. That's the only reason why I know that, because I have this song on it by Camila Cabello, and I fuck with her, but apparently she's racist. So
I don't know. So
I don't care. Speaking of racist, Kanye's a billionaire. You see that? Forbes released it. He's worth $1.3 billion because of his companies. So he's richer than Jay-Z and P. Diddy. Suck it. Sorry, keep going.
Is he? I would have to do more research. Is he a black billionaire?
Yes. Forbes just released it. He's richer than Diddy, Dr. Dre, and Jay-Z.
From Yeezys.
From Yeezy and his clothing line. Like, the Yeezy shoe alone, bro. Alone, nigga.
Niggas that made him rich.
Nigga, he basically has his own shoe. He has his own Jordan, and he is a Grammy-nominated, Grammy Award-winning producer, artist, tours. I mean, nigga, you don't think he's getting paid for them Sunday services? You You don't think some of that shit's going to his pocket, nigga? Nigga, you don't think he's fucking milking some of them tax advantages with them Sunday services?
You think Trump ain't helping him?
Bruh! You don't think he got some of them small business loans, nigga? But okay, either way.
Trump like, he ain't doing like a secret handshake. Nigga, why y'all doing secret handshake, Trump?
Niggas over here gripping each other up, nigga. But
throw me a couple bills.
But yeah. Back to the music review. So Dababy, trash. I'm sorry, bro. Like, don't punch me, but like you can do. And the thing about Dababy is, he's got so much talent because diction, like nigga could speak words, he can enunciate them. Mm-hmm. His flow isn't terrible. It's just so used now that it's like, bro, come on. And then
some song with Quavo in there. I was like, God damn, you really going back to the Migos again? But that's like who I'm interested
to see how they
see, because I felt like they had some hits on the last joint. I ain't listened to it.
Stir fry.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the whole thing, but I feel like I'm just interested to see if they're gonna try to change, if they're gonna try to grow as a different group.
They should really just take a lot more time off.
They've taken a lot of time off. Culture 2 came out in 2018.
They each release individual albums. And
individual albums weren't as good.
Their group is so strong that if you hear music from one of them, it's like hearing music from all of them. Because they're so similar. It's like
they cousins.
Nigga, they all rap the same in the same cadence. It's like it's their group's flow. And they all each have like equal right to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like nobody own it.
Yeah, so whenever they get on somebody else's track or get on their own individual tracks, they use the flow. And so it's like, oh, you could throw Quavo on here and it wouldn't be like, he's out of place. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think they should wait. I think they should wait till 2020. They can wait till 2022 and they wouldn't lose any fire, lose anything.
Do a couple guest appearances here and there.
Drop a couple verses, maybe like on Drake's new tape. Beyond that, you'll get momentum for another year. Keep doing your little like Offset's big in the gaming. Keep doing that shit. Quavo's big in the sports still. Keep doing that shit.
Take off just being quiet. But I think
I think that's what he does best.
Yeah, because supposedly he's
wow. He's the youngest one.
He only 20.
He's the nigga that had the money for the longest.
He's 25.
Wild card. That might be why fucking he don't speak, because he come up and say something crazy.
Yeah, bro. They say, bro, did you on the fucking song Motorsport? He said some wild. She said, he hoped that Nicki show her pussy to him. And he said he ain't gonna tell nobody. They was like, what made you say that? He was like, I just wanted to say it.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. So let's move on to Division. Division dropped an album. Did you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to it.
What'd you think?
Some crooning, some R&B love. That's some R&B love.
So you enjoyed it?
I enjoyed some parts of it. Like I definitely got to points where I was like, I don't like these beats.
It's just, to me, it just sounded dated a little bit, especially towards like I was telling you earlier, like in the middle there, like after the Ty Dolla $ign, he started throwing in the Jersey beats. It sounded dated. The beginning of I feel like nothing stood out to me in the first half of the album prior to that Ty Dolla $ign album. Like again, I feel like it's a rehashing of an R&B style that's already been perfected by Black and Bryson Tiller. It's like you're not gonna do it better than them, even if you might have been on the scene longer.
What's your favorite Black album?
The first one. Definitely.
So regardless of you like the darker mood.
Yeah, I like the singles off the second one, but I felt like the vibe of the first album was just kind of fits my personality.
My favorite song off the first album is Free.
Cause now I'm feeling free. Probably still has problems. Like I know it's a single, but still that shit just goes hard, bro. That bar when he's talking about the junk. Who's like, you want to lay in bed all day, then we go out, you order the steak, but you ain't got that much in the bank. Like, come on, bro. How many hoes do we know that are like that, bro? Just like,
that don't do nothing, then want you to do everything for them.
That don't do nothing, then expect on your draft day that you're gonna be slipping up and try to grab your phone. Like, know your role, bro. Like, if you're not doing shit, just know your role, bro. Like, and like, I'm not even sitting here saying women have a role to play. If you a broke ass nigga and your girl making all the money, know your role, nigga. It's like, bruh, like you here to give good dick, vacuum the floor and shut the fuck up. Like, know your role. That's the lot you chose in life. Shit always gets fucking mixed up when people want to start playing outside their role, thinking that they this or they that. No, remember, you was a lazy piece of shit that didn't want to go get a career.
Yo, so quick take, because I saw you had got tagged in that four albums shit, and you had put Bryson Tiller, right? Mm-hmm. Where do you think he's at?
What do you mean?
Like, I know he just had a kid, but like, where do you think he's at musically?
Exactly where he wants to be. I'm guessing. I mean, I really don't know. Like, I think it's one of those things where he was pressured to put out the second album way too soon. It was way too long. It didn't have as much.
He didn't get a big hit again, which
he did. He did. Something tells me it was a hit. Something tells me we ain't going.
But it won't. Don't.
Yeah, no, it was. But it was a hit though. It played. It charted.
It won't radio play. It's big. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it was radio play.
I know radio play just because my brothers listen to the radio, so I know, and they'd call me and stuff.
Hold on.
So it may have charted, but charted don't always mean radio play.
Oh fuck!
How long was that album? When that album came out in 2017, bro.
Did it?
He ain't put out an album in 3 fucking years.
I mean, obviously he's chilling, bro. Like that's the thing.
He still put out music. He's done a lot of guest appearances.
The charts. Here we go. It peaked on the Billboard at 74, so it peaked in the Billboard Hot 100. I'm pretty sure that means you got radio play, bro. If you're on the Billboard, at some point, right?
Different now because they do about a lot of times.
Google that someone tells me play on the fucking radio.
Yeah, probably. But different areas play different songs. So probably in Louisville, it probably played over the radio because he's from Louisville.
I'm sure it played more than just in Louisville because it was a catchy song.
I thought it was alright. It won't.
And like it's got good messaging. Like keep the band, bro. That song was hitting for me earlier in the year late last year. I don't fucking know. I can't tell. But either way, what I would say is I think where Bryson Tiller is he's an individual who himself says he suffers from a lot of insecurities, anxieties. Dropped an album that shot him to stardom, like the cult fan base. And to the point where he wasn't comfortable with it because he was still on stage, hiding his face, talking about, yo, I can't do this and that because I have stage fright.
He's done an actual interview.
Exactly.
In front of people.
He's very, I think he has a lot of social anxiety, social issues. But
and
because of that,
Tory Lanez said in an interview he's very self-critical.
Yeah, and I think because of that, when I think people in his camp were telling him, hey, let's get something else out, let's do. He put something else out that was a little bit more higher production, had a couple of different features on it, might not have been the actual sound he was looking for. It got shredded by critics. Niggas did not fuck with it. And as you said, he's a very self-critical person. I feel like we won't probably get music from him again for a while. And if he dropped, it'll be something like I'm just dropping this or whatever.
Yeah, it probably killed his ego. Because we all got ego, so I think it killed his ego.
But how much of an ego do you think he had if he was so self-critical to the point where he had?
I think it built up once
if he had the best R&B album, was it 2015?
2015, yeah.
Yeah, the best R&B, because my opinion.
And Don't was so old because I showed you the other
2 music videos.
Yeah, I showed you the original music video, super low budget.
But what I'm saying is, like if you undeniably have the wave of a year, like I'm talking like niggas were dressing, and he single-handedly brought athletic Nike baseball caps to the scene. Like I was wearing that shit. Niggas were changing their fucking Instagram names to whatever Tiller. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, if you have the wave, you are the nigga. You have literally the game on lock like The Weeknd did in 2011. And you are just not out here slanging mad dick, like moving around. Like, obviously something's going on with your self-esteem. So how much of an ego did he really have? But that's what I think. I think the nigga's just laying low. He had a kid. He obviously has enough money to do what the fuck he needs to do.
Yeah, I think the first deal because like these deals are so weird. So probably the reason he put the album out quicker again was probably because the first first deal probably required sometimes your album is required within a certain time. So he probably was approaching that time and had to rush stuff because like the crazy joke about signing to a record label is they will sue you. They will sue you.
Yeah.
But I think for him like the R&B, I think hopefully whatever he puts out next is flames.
Yeah. So the Visions album.
The Vision album, I like parts of it. I like certain songs. I like the lead. It was my first time listening to like an album of theirs. And I think the lead singer, I like how, I like the crooning he does.
I don't get how you have a whole nigga in the group who does specifically production and he can't make new production. Like,
I thought
just sounded dated, bro. It just sounded dated to me.
Well, what's a new R&B album that you would say doesn't sound?
The Weeknd's album.
I don't consider that pure R&B no more, bro.
What do you consider it?
It's pop. The Weeknd's
It's not
pop.
full pop. Did you listen to the fucking album?
No, but I heard the singles. Like
You heard these singles. You realize I was bamboozled when the album sounded like it did because of the 3 singles. Like, you realize the 3 singles are the only songs that sound like that. Now the remixes that he put out sound more so poppy, but like, hold up, fucking shit, bro. Like, you're not gonna tell me Snow Child ain't a classic not classic, but it's not just a classic R&B formula. Alone Again is kind of poppy. Too Late's kind of poppy, but it's like pop R&B fusion, like that Bryson Tiller type of shit. Faith. It's got more 80s influence, like more 80s influence pop than like 2000s pop too.
Oh, no, I'm not saying like, but I'm saying like I'm trying to think of like the last the only nigga that claims
it's put in the R&B soul category too.
I'm trying to think who puts out pure R&B anymore.
Like, The Dream and that album. Okay, and here's my thing. Did you listen to it? I listened to some of the singles. Here's the thing I realized about like no, bro. Like, here's the thing I realized, bro. It's like I think the people who listen to that type of music, because all that music is like, no, I don't think they fuck. Who's fucking to The Dream, bro?
Hey, bro, I'll put The Dream on, bro.
No, you can put on the new Dream. You might put on like Falsetto or Show You the Tint. You know what I'm saying? But who's fucking to the new? Like, who is fucking to that type of R&B, to 90s, early 2000s R&B in 2020, bro?
My daddy.
That's what I'm saying. And your daddy's not getting pussy like he used to, bro. Because his dick don't even work like that no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? But like, straight up, I'm listening to this nigga croon about come home so you can come. It's just like, bro, like, who's listening to this when they're trying to get down? Like, who's literally going over to the cassette?
When you trying,
Bryson Tiller, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck to Trap Soul, nigga.
But I thought the nigga Brent Faiyaz put out a good R&B joint that had like a lot of R&B. It was like
there's innuendo. It's not in your face. Like, oh my God, ride my face and drip cum all over me. And yo, just stroke my shaft while it's like, bro, it's like
Trey Songz put out.
It's just like what I was telling you before, like a nigga who's gonna sit there in front of you and grab his girl's titty. What are you insecure about, my nigga? I know what sex is. I've had sex before, and guess what, my nigga? It don't fucking go like this. You know? It's just like it's
awkward.
It's like people who like talk on Twitter about the nasty shit they do. It's like, my nigga, it's like, you know, like there's a whole section of porn now where it's amateur and it shows you exactly what niggas are doing. Like, at this point, bro, it's like, who are you fronting for, bro?
Yeah, bro, ain't nobody spitting in mouths
ain't nobody got time for you to fucking light candles every time you fucking, bro. Ain't nobody got time for you to goddamn lace it up and drip the can. Nigga, I'm trying to get this nut. I got work in the fucking hour, bro. Like, shit. Like that's what I'm saying. The Dream makes music for niggas who got time. Who cap, bro. Who cap about they fucking, bro. But I mean pussy with ice cubes every night, bro. Damn, nigga, I got fucking tints and teeth, nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro?
But nah, it's like I don't know who putting out that type of freaky.
I told you The Dream. He just did, nigga.
You just put out another one?
Literally, yes. He put out an album this year. Oh, and guess how he fucking promoted it?
What?
OnlyFans.
Are you freaking?
This nigga made an OnlyFans account and was like, yeah, we gonna have girls stripping on this bitch to my music. Hey, Weeknd. I mean, not Hey, Weeknd. Guess what? There are rappers who have pornos on goddamn XX and XX and Pornhub.
He got a song with Janae.
You know, I showed you this. Remember, I showed you this Snoop Dogg sexual seduction or sexual healing or sexual whatever.
Yeah.
He's got a music video where bitches are fucking in front of him and he's sitting in a chair. That is the type of shit you should do on OnlyFans. You shouldn't. This is, and I'm telling you, this is how you know niggas aren't fucking listening to this music. My guy, do you understand what people are doing on OnlyFans? There are bitches taking 10-inch dildos, sticking them in goddamn vanilla icing, wiping it all over their face, and then deep throating it for the next 10 minutes. You think we're getting on OnlyFans to see you fucking have people half naked, stripped to your music? No, bro. Get goddamn Tiana Trump, get Lyra Galore, get somebody on that shit to start sucking some meat to your music, and then maybe we'll pay for that shit, bro. God, it's like we're in 2020. Stop being a prude,
bro. I'm just thinking. I don't know, bro. Did you think P&D had a good album?
No, I told you what I thought about Party Next Door's album already.
You thought,
wait, were you on that? Were you on that?
I don't know. Maybe you told me you felt like there was better art. Like some people had kept saying you did talk to me about, because someone said they felt like they had put. One person said they felt like he had put out better music before.
I felt like it was just more the same. Like I felt like there was no growth. I felt like you waited how long? Like his fans, because again, you're a casual listener. I'm a casual listener. All self-disclosure. So I'm not like I don't rush the party, but I was expecting something more, like for people who are like, yo, party's this, party's that, party's the key to Drake's success, you know, parties. I was expecting more, and I just didn't get it. It felt like a lazy album. It sounded, and again, I thought I listened to it in the right mood. I had some wine in my system. It was like 2 a.m., you know, I might have had something else in my system. I was a little sad, you know, but it still didn't do much for me. It was like, what the fuck?
I wonder what Rihanna sees in him.
I don't even know. Did she write that much for her? Yeah, I think he wrote a lot the last album, didn't he? Or something like that. I don't know. Like, he might just be one of those niggas that just is better. As you said, like, remember we were talking about who has a better pen?
I just got a good pen.
Yeah, like, but
and you may have a good pen for her.
The only song that I fuck with again off that album is the single "Loyal," and the remix grew on me with Bad Bunny. But
you don't like the song you have with Rihanna?
No.
Believer?
I've listened to it twice. I just don't know.
I beat Red Dead.
Okay, yeah, let's get off music because that's just something personal.
Yeah. Red Dead, beat that.
How was it?
So long. It's so long.
So, like, do you want to spoil the ending?
I don't want to spoil it because there's still people that like actively play it. Mm-hmm. Like, it's one of those games like when they release a third one, it could be another like eight years because like they're still doing commercials.
So what is Red Dead Redemption
2. So it's the prequel to the first one. It's so long. It's like a lot of good shooting on it, good story to go with it. Makes me want to low key play the prequel, but to play the first one, but I don't want.
It's dated.
Well, I just bought an old PlayStation 2 game last night.
Is that the one you were talking about you're taking back?
No.
That's probably why you fucking hate it. I don't like playing old games. Like when I play video games, like, I'm keeping it band, bro. I get in my zone, and then I play it just so I can walk around and low key like look at the scenery. Like I play God of War, like the newest God of War at the old crib I stayed at with Dana, and like I would just get in my zone and play it for an hour. I barely made it past like level 4. I don't know. There's no levels of story.
Just how they do it now.
Yeah, I probably made it to 25% of the game. But it was just because like I was just like, yo, this is like a dope universe. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, what else you got on it, bro? Like there's I don't know that much about video games.
It was very scenic, like
was it like a free roaming type of game?
It's like a lot of free.
So can you still get on it and play it even though the story's done?
Mm-hmm. I've only completed 70% of the actual game.
Okay, but you completed 100% of the story.
Mm-hmm.
So like everything they do in the game.
You can still go around doing missions, robbing banks, robbing stagecoaches, like buying clothes. So it's like GTA. It's the Western version of GTA.
Ah, okay. That sounds kind of boring. Some of the best parts of GTA is just
driving the car. Oh no, you can go around shooting people.
No, shooting people, running from the cops, getting to the airport, getting in the plane, flying around.
Oh yeah. You can't.
That's like
obviously can't do that.
Yeah. But that's like all I do in GTA.
But yeah, so it was like it's more than a lot.
And when I was younger, I would go to the strip clubs, and then I started going to real strip clubs in real life, and that became less appealing.
Yeah,
like I don't understand niggas who are getting on IG. Like if you were in quarantine throwing money at your laptop or like cash apping Jones so they can strip on like camera, you are you need a fucking you need help. You need mad help because that's weird. That's weirdo behavior, bro. Like you can pay for that in real life. Like you can pay for somebody the same amount of money to like suck your dick. Like what the fuck? Hey, bitch. I don't even know what I'm saying, but yeah. Okay. So what the fuck were we talking about? I'm sorry.
I was talking about Red Dead.
All right, you done with that shit? Because I don't have nothing to say on Red Dead.
Yeah,
You see titties on the game?
No. It's just rated M for cursing and you can stab people with.
Were there slaves? Were there Indian slaves?
No. It ain't slaves because it's past slavery. But they be like Negroes.
They were still saying niggers.
Yeah, but they be cutting people's heads off and stuff.
They cut off that nigger's head. Shit. But what else you been doing on this quarantine, bro? I know you want to talk about some other shit.
I watched a show called Married at First Sight, which was interesting. So I was just wondering, would people really get married at like the first sight of someone? Like it's through a matchmaking service. So would you actually marry that person?
Like would I?
Yeah.
Is there money involved?
There's no money involved. So it's like actually like you're legally binded to that human being.
No, I'm still like, I don't know. Like I'm really old school with like dating. Like I know people find love on like Tinder and Bumble and eHarmony and stuff like that.
Christian mingle.
I don't know, just anything like Black people meet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of Black people meet.
But it's just I'm still like I just feel like I find better connections with people in person. You know what I'm saying? Like most of my like I've only met hookups on those fucking apps, and then like I've met people that like I don't like want to continue talking to. Like so the idea of meeting somebody off rip that was preordained, not ordained, what the fuck is the word I'm looking for?
It's
that was like set up for me.
Yeah, through like a matchmaking and then you get to know them.
It would feel weird. Like it would be tough for me to really not feel awkward about the whole thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm not even one to be like, oh, it would be awkward to tell our story because I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. You know what I'm saying? It's just the idea that like somebody could put shit into a computer and then find somebody that I match with better than I could go to a bar or a grocery store or work and meet somebody that I have something in common with is kind of it's not real to me. You know what I'm saying?
It seems almost like a phallus, like fake.
Yeah. It seems like to me like I'm giving up way too early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most definitely. Oh yeah, most definitely. It's like, but like for these people, like on the show, they've already been through it. So like one person, like their ex died. So like she was having issues like comparing everyone to her ex.
Did she go to therapy?
I don't know.
Because that might be where she needs to start.
And then people were just more like, oh, we've had like bad luck dating. So like it was like they've tried to.
How old are they people on this show?
One girl was only 25.
See, that's what I don't get. It's like, my nigga, like, you don't want to try a little longer?
26, 29. The oldest person was only 29.
Like, what's the rush is what I'm... Like that's... Honestly, we can get into my personal life right now. Like, I don't...
Girl was 26, married a 29-year-old.
I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know, like... I told you, what's going on with me right now, right? My situation. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I want though, because it's like, bro, like I fuck with talking to people, but then I still have mad feelings for old people, and then it's like, but then like thinking about dealing with either new people's issues or old people's issues is exhausting just to think about, because like besides my low moments, which I have my ways of coping, it's like, bro, it's like life's pretty fucking good just kind of moving on my own. The only thing that like would be dope, I guess, is to have sex when I want, you know, which is a little bit easier when you have a partner. But at the same time, even then, you don't get to have sex just when you want. People aren't robots, you know, aren't monoliths.
You gotta get hookers.
So it's like, truthfully, bro, if we were in a world where prostitution was legal, it might be a wrap for me for a little bit. Like, I might just be like, yo, I'm on my solo dolo shit for the next, like, 4 years. Not lifetime, because I know I do want a family, I do want kids, but, like, at this point right now, bro, it's like, what's the rush? Like it used to be like, yo, like, because like, a lot of people are like, yo, I want to, you know, see my grandkid. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
don't
bro,
worry about this shit.
It's like some of these bachelor niggas, like celebrity niggas, like George Clooney's, the Leonardo DiCaprio's of the world, who like just live their life, and then when they're 50, have a kid for the first time. It's kind of like, why not? You know, it's like, if you take pretty good care of yourself, you can live into your as long as, you know, everything goes right. Live in your 70s and 80s and still be functional. And it's like, you might not be around for your kids' 30s and 40s, but it's like, to be honest, if your kid's still sucking on your dick or titty at 30 and 40, they have a lot of other issues, you know? It's like, pause. I will never be ready for my mom or dad to go. Let me say that right now. But if they unfortunately do pass, I feel like I am set in my ways financially, educationally, that I will be able to survive. You know what I'm saying? Where if some people, if their parents passed away today, they're 26, I'm saying, nigga, they'd be homeless. They wouldn't be able to eat.
I think some people, it's also like...
It's a lot of people, bro.
No, what I'm saying for like your parents, like I think for some people it's like a lot of emotional support too. Because like I work with people like...
But nigga, pass emotional support. Because at the end of the day, you can find other ways to cope with emotional support. No one's going to be able to talk to you, put their hand on your back like your mother. But if you have the ability to put food on your table, to get higher gainful employment, and have the ability to make long-lasting relationships with other individuals, you're going to be okay. There are some niggas, bro, who literally, like the nigga you said that left your job, bro. It's like, if their parents died, they wouldn't know what to do. Like, it's like, my nigga, like, if my mom dies today, I don't know how to pay rent. I don't know how to fill out a job application. I don't know how to wash my own clothes. I don't know how to make anything other than a PB&J for myself. Like, it's like, my nigga, like, you are a adult child. Like, you're the type of person who comes to the emergency department, then has to call your mom to figure out your social security number.
That's a lot.
Like, bro, like, yeah. I see that all the time. Yo, I'm 38, living with my parents. Why? Because I have these issues. My nigga, I saw you walk in here. Like,
I don't know. I always wonder those things, like these failures to launch, like what it actually is within them, because like I don't always think it's parenting. I literally don't. I think some people are like,
if you're not retarded, it's parenting, bro.
No, because like
if it's not nature, nigga. What else is it, bro?
I went with a family, and like they were saying like the brother didn't go off and have a regular life, but like the sisters, like all the other siblings are like doing their own thing. Mm-hmm. So I wonder if there is some nature in it, like where this person feels like they can't leave and stuff like that. It's definitely like interesting when you start to think about people.
Nigga, I think about it all the time. I work in a job where I see the best of the best and the worst of the worst, because everybody who comes to healthcare, and at some point in their life, everybody needs healthcare, right? Mm-hmm. They come through my place of work, the emergency department. So I've seen niggas who are like, yo, I was Trump's lawyer. I literally saw a dude who was like, I was one of Trump's lawyers. And I've seen people who come in for a stroke at 38 and they have no stroke symptoms, but know exactly what to say to get admitted, right? Like, I'm talking like you're doing their NIH stroke scale, which is a nationalized scale to figure out what level a person having a stroke at, right? And say, I can't see out of my right eye. Really? Do you see any light? Because even if you're blind, there's a thing called light perception, where you're like, you could be blind, you be like, oh, it's daytime. Like, close your eyes, and you know, like, you can see, you know, you can feel the light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
No, really, really. That and like the doctor say some shit like, oh, that's interesting, and then look at you and go, And you just sit there and you just shake your head too. It's just sickening. There's like this is also a sick joke I was saying. I've talked to my coworker sometimes and blatantly asked them, "Do you ever think that we're extending the lives of some people? Like we're halting Darwinism in its place?"
Yes.
Oh yeah. Like coronavirus, Darwinism. Like if you're out there inhaling Lysol spray because Trump said to, you're a fucking idiot. Those people who drank the fishbowl cleaner because Trump said hydrochloroquine was going to be the way to fucking heal them, you deserved it. Because a quick Google search would have told you the cure. I got a quick Google search. Sitting your ass down for 30 seconds and thinking, I probably don't have the cure to this new virus under my fucking sink. Like who can't critically think to that point? You know what I'm saying? Damn, I was supposed to call Bimmy so that we could do a health topic on coronavirus. Fuck, I feel bad. She woke up because she has to tutor at 10. So I guess I'll just text her and say sorry. Cause we're already an hour in. So
Yeah, bro.
Like, whatever. But fuck, bro. Yeah, that's it, bro. Like I don't know. Like personally, like I just think give it some time. Like if you're below the age of 30, like I get biological clocks with women. You start getting to that point where like what's going on?
More antsy.
Yeah, but it's like let it flow naturally. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you work a good career, quote unquote. Ow! Fuck!
I don't even think you gotta work a good career. I don't.
But that's how most people find their spouse. It's you find them through school, your career. You know what I'm saying? And then the random happenstance, you find them at the bar or the gym
or
wherever.
some bullshit.
But most people, that's the commonalities. We work together. We must obviously like some of the same things.
Like something.
I don't want to keep talking about myself, but it's like, yeah, I'm more likely to find a joint that's in the hospital because if she's black and in the hospital, she probably lived a similar experience, but also gave a fuck about certain things that I gave a fuck about, but still is black. You know what I'm saying? Versus like, I'm gonna find a joint at Sullivan's who turns out to have an OnlyFans page and is just a complete waste of space because she lives in a dirty ass house and then keeps talking about her premium.
Do you like for you, bro? Do you, like does career matter for who you date?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, because career is indicative of ambition. Career is indicative of what you want out of life, bro. Like, do you seriously just want a joint who, like, my nigga, you could get your PhD in social work, and all her ambition is to work at Walmart?
Depends. I always say it depends because I think some people.
Why?
I think.
What? In what way does that person's values match up with yours?
Depends on what you. It depends. Like
no.
Give me an example. It's like if you got chemistry with a person and you vibing with them, it may not matter to you.
Where did you meet this person?
Let's say you met them. You pull up and you thought she was attractive.
Where did you
met her at Walmart and you bagged her while she was working.
What the fuck were you guys talking about at Walmart that you bagged this joint? This joint stocking food in the goddamn freezer section.
What about she got?
Damn, you stocking that ground beef pretty well. I'm making spaghetti tonight. She said, oh shit, you know, could make a good spaghetti. You go to aisle 6 and get the fucking Cajun spice.
Bro, you ain't never
pulled
on the joint and just start casual conversation like you've been at like a department store and you just got.
That's actually like one of the things I'm gonna start doing because again, my go-to point right now with my whole singledom has been like, yo, the fucking bar or we go out or whatever. I don't really I feel awkward pulling up to a joint. Remember we went at Walmart? I was like, oh, this joint's pretty cute. I feel awkward if I'm fucking telling you to fucking ring up my shit and I'm like, hey, what's up?
But some people, that's their natural habitat.
But think about it, because in my mind, bro, even if you're hot, if you're pulling up at me at work, bro, it's like, yo, I'm at work. I can't just, hey, because remember, that's unethical. In the same way I would be like, yo, why would I pull up on this joint at work? She's obviously working. She probably hates her fucking job. And now she has some fucking skeevy ass nigga, hey, what's good, shawty? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, she's just trying to get home, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like, I would be very interested to see how many of those relationships pan out. Really, because again, it's like you want commonalities with people. So again, to give you your point, I feel like if you don't meet a joint, or if you don't have ambition to meet a joint who's on the same intellectual level or same ambition level because of career or whatever, like she didn't go to school and you just, all right, joint works at Walmart. You're probably gonna meet her at the bar. You're probably gonna meet her at somewhere where you have a similar interest, right? Which is probably going to be out drinking. Now, is that a good thing you want to bond over?
Shit, but then
Damn, all we got in common is you like Ciroc, and I like a little bit of Henny, and I like a little bit too much to drink.
I think sometimes, bro, like your education level and where you at don't necessarily are not indicative of who you are, because circumstance happens.
Statistics will tell you differently.
But circumstances happen. And when you go in with everything, statistics, you love ain't statistics, bro. It ain't.
My nigga, I'm not saying love is, but what I'm saying is having commonalities with people means you have commonalities. Like I'm going to be able to talk about more shit probably with the junk who has a bachelor's degree and had her mind opened up to different ways of thinking than to the junk who dropped out of high school and has lived in her hometown for her whole life.
But that's your situation. I mean, you don't know. Because you meet her junk, you can meet the junk.
How many times has that happened to you though? I'm telling you just anecdotally, how many people in you like let's not even say fucking bitches you want to fuck. Just friends, nigga. Like you didn't grow up with them in high school, so it's not Rashad, it's not Chase, it's not none of these niggas. It's a new nigga from New Kent that you just fucking met 10 years later. He never left. He dropped out. And you're like, yo, bro, we got a lot of fucking guys. We're out and chill all the time.
I ain't telling nobody from where I'm from.
I'm just saying, bro, it doesn't really happen.
But I'm just saying, for some people, bro, they find, like, some people I realize in life, you find somebody they don't have to be on your level with. I
agree, but I'm saying most likely it's not going to be that person. Now, it could be something like here. Okay, I'm at the skate park, and I meet a cool joint at the skate park who didn't go to college, but she's spent at home all the time, and she wants to do this, whatever. That I could see, but that's a similar commonality that we can preach on. And probably, though, there's going to, because I'm going to be honest, it's going to come a point where she says some shit that's going to make me go, nigga, what? Like, start talking about 5G or something. No, I'm serious, bro. It's just, you have to, like, commonality is something that, like, you look for in a relationship. Opposites attract, yes, but if you guys don't have shit in common, the shit's not gonna last long. It's just not, bro. And it's like, especially if because again, difference of ambition, difference of education, it deals with everything. It comes with how you spend money. A joint that might not have the same education as you might not understand why, I want to save 10 grand, or I want to not go and splurge on a whole new furniture set right away. I want to wait until we have the right amount. Why? There's different conversations. One might not want to vaccinate your child because she doesn't believe in vaccinations. What do you do then? Because you don't have a similar education level. Because you can't critically think about things the same. It's like there's a bunch of life decisions you make that people in different.
But I think sometimes with you, bro, you put education on top of
my nigga, you say sometimes with me, but it's like my love life isn't struggling. It's like you keep using me as an example, but it's like I'm not out here struggling to find a partner.
No. What I'm saying, but no, it isn't that you're struggling to find a partner. I'm saying just like the logic of the because this is just conversation. This isn't about personal at all. But I'm saying, like, for me, like, my opinion is that.
It's just anecdotal though, because I feel like you have a very optimistic view on love, and I'm telling you, like, the reality of the situation. How many people have you met that come from completely different backgrounds? The nigga's a fucking neurosurgeon, and he's married to a high school dropout, or he's married to someone who just has a high school degree and has lived in her hometown the whole life. How many times have you seen that?
I see all the time. The motherfucking billionaires be marrying them young things. They ain't got shit.
What are you talking about? Fucking Future is dating Steve Harvey's daughter. You know what the commonality there is? Money, yes. That's not the same. That's not the fucking same. You don't see goddamn The Weeknd come to fucking Richmond and go, yo, this is the guy I'm gonna wife. He might fuck her.
But my joint is...
He's not gonna wife for her.
What's the joint?
The joints that these niggas fucking have sex with and then have their babies, they try to fucking remove them from the face of the earth. They don't want you to know they were with them. They want somebody on their similar level. Drake fucking said it. He said, yo, I was fucking embarrassed to go tell my mom that I got a goddamn stripper pregnant when I was supposed to bring back something like Rihanna. Why? Because we have a commonality. I'm fucking Drake. I have an ambition that took me from being a small-ass, nobody Canadian kid to the largest rapper in America. Am I just going to go marry somebody from whoop-de-whoop-de-woo, nigga? Mm-hmm. I'm Oprah. I got Stedman here because he's been here for the last 30 years. You think if I break off Stedman, I'm going to go get with goddamn Jabari Terrell? No, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what was wild to me? I'm Prince Harry. I went and got Meghan Markle, nigga.
How's that wild?
I'm saying that's a little bit wild to me because, like, first off, you're not even in the same country. How'd you even fucking meet?
Like, mutual friend.
But nigga, I don't give a fuck about the royals. But do you think Prince Harry was gonna go marry some commoner from Britain, nigga?
That's what happened one time, and you can't do that because if you marry a commoner, like they kind of just
it dirties the bloodline, nigga.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, nigga. But you don't dirty your bloodline with some bitch that got fucking that don't give you a baby a diaper rash because you don't know you gotta change the diaper when the baby shits.
I think, bro. I think it's all in your perspective. It's all in what you looking for.
Bro, love don't make a marriage last, dog.
Hell no, it's compromise. It's
that's what you talking about. You talking about putting love over literal intellect. Like, and when I say intellect, it's like, yo, like, why am I with shorty? Is it just lust? Is it just, yo, this shorty got big titties, fat ass? Because again, right, that's how you are approaching a shorty. First off,
but
she's attractive. But I'm attracted to her, right?
One of the first things.
Then you start talking to her, and if you're a nigga who goes, I got nothing in common with her, but she bad, so I'm going to smash. It's like, what are we talking about, bro?
But my whole
that's half the problem with niggas, actually.
Bro, my whole joke, I look, like I said, like from my head, bro, I always, like in my head, like I look for people, because if you want to date someone serious, you look for someone that you obviously you got some attraction to.
Nigga, let's not talk about personal shit, because I got opinions on that, but it's whatever.
Yeah, but I was just saying, like, you look for things that you look. Some people look, like I said, for example, like me, I look for somebody like you can see like they got like good qualities in them and intellectual thought. But then other people, they look for it. Depends. I don't know what all my niggas looking for. Like I always ask my niggas what they look for. Like my nigga Tim look for someone that's a believer in God. Like, that's like a deal breaker.
It seems, I'm gonna keep it.
Like I know that's a deal breaker for a lot of niggas.
I'm gonna keep it all the way, man. A lot of niggas just keep what falls in their lap, bro. And what stuck around. I'm gonna keep it all the way, man. We started fucking them first, fucking them consistently, and then that was that, bro. Like I'm gonna keep it all the way, man. And we all, and then you stay with the shot it long enough, and you just think I ain't gonna get no better, or I'm used to it.
Ain't nothing else out there.
Yeah, bro. Like again, dog. Like
that's a whole different conversation too. Cause that's a whole different conversation where niggas say where you know, like it's niggas on the opposite spectrum where it's like, oh, it ain't gonna get no better, and then we know niggas it's like there's always something out there better, so I'm about to dip my toe in.
Yeah, but here's the thing: there's nothing wrong with saying there might be something better if you completely get rid of what you had at first. The problem with the second nigga saying there's something better is that they're gonna hold on to this and go somewhere else. But the real thing is, bro, and I'm gonna tell you this, my soul searching is, you can't be looking for what I need or, you know, what's gonna fit my life. You have to be whole yourself. Like, you can't be sitting here going, yo, I want a shorty that can cook. I want a shorty that has motherly capabilities. I want a shorty that has this, and that's gonna be the shorty for me. No, nigga, can you cook? Can you take care of a kid? Can you hold down the job? If you can't do all those things, you can't expect them from somebody else. And that's the problem with a lot of people, is that they try to find somebody who can fit all their inconsistencies. When first and foremost, if you can't fucking do for yourself, nigga, you shouldn't be looking for a relationship. And right now, that's what I'm trying to figure out with myself, bro. It's like, yo, can I do everything on my own first? Can I fucking make my room the way I want it to? You know, can I interior design that? Can I make enough money so I can travel the country the way I want to? Can I cook for myself and cook myself a meal? Can I make lasagna for myself, vegetarian? Can I make mac and cheese for myself? Can I make a Thanksgiving dinner? This is shit I saw my dad have to figure out when he got divorced from my mother. And guess what? He fucking did, dog.
It's like one of my older coworkers said a lot of times where relationships fail is that you put the expectations of a partner on a person instead of accepting the partner for who they are. When you say, I want this partner to be a great communicator, I want this partner to be very physical, touch loving, but that's not who you signed up for. And he says people continuously in the relationship put these expectations on your partner and they get upset when
we search for the love we didn't see. We didn't feel our parents, bro. You might be searching for validation from your partner because you never got the validation that you needed from your parent. You might be searching for the consistency of a parent because you never got the consistency from a parent. I know for me, for example, right? In my last relationship, I really wanted my ex to come to my like little fucking games or whatever. You know why?
Because your parents.
Because my parents weren't always at my games. You know what I'm saying? Now that's something I gotta realize with myself. That if I want to play the fucking game, I want to play there. If I want to. Someone's there, someone's not. You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure out why that hole is missing in me, so that when my partner, nigga, it's an intramural game, nigga. I got fucking shit I want to do. I don't get hurt by that. Now I'm in a mood for 2 days. because I don't feel like she loves me enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's all about like
Same thing for like when your Jones spends 3 hours in the goddamn bathroom, and you like, shawty, come on, like we gotta go, we're gonna be late. And she's like, oh, you don't like the way I look. It's not it shouldn't be about me. It should be about you, shawty.
looking in the mirror. Everything is.
Yeah.
You will never, like, in a relationship, you have to go deep in even in the like. I saw this and I heard this, and it's the best thing. When you're in a relationship, you should learn about yourself through the other person. So learn about yourself through loving that person. Learn about your faults, their faults, and on that show, Married at First Sight, they said marriages stop. They don't last when the people stop working. Because at one point, someone gives up. And they said, yo, sign these papers. They say this shit over with. And maybe everyone gave it all they had, but once everyone wants to stop working, then it's okay to call it quits. But I'm realizing a lot of times in America now, people are calling it quits without actually doing the work.
Well, because a lot of people didn't need to be married in the first place. Like, the concept of marriage is outdated in 21st century. Let's get into should this be out?
I gotta go. Like,
relax, nigga.
No, I gotta go. Like,
I know you gotta take a shit. You've been drinking a whole cup of coffee while we're on here. Give me 5 more minutes.
does it really do that to you?
Yes, nigga. Yes. It's gonna make you piss too. It's coffee. Yeah. Nigga. You know what other things get you up? What do you know what you have to do?
Well, yeah, poop.
You know what I'm saying? But actually, I don't even like. I'll do a whole topic on myself. That wasn't cute for you to just leave.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
I'll
All right. Fuck. 1 sec. Actually, no. Let me just keep going by myself. Well, I don't really want to keep going on the fucking marriage topic if Devonte's not here. Let me see if I can bullshit a health topic. We were going to have one with Venezuela, but I fucked up the times here, so we probably won't do that today. We will do that next week, and I'll just pray that she's not pissed off. So, what's up, Sawyer? A health topic that I want to go into. Let's see here. Dun through my handy dandy notebook. Where I did that health topic of panic attacks. Stimulus check. No. OnlyFans content of the week. No. Health content. God, sorry, I gotta read that yet. Fuck, bro. Like, I really am just shitting on this or dropping the ball on this. Get out of here, cat. Oh, shit. So, I know we talked about seizures on an earlier podcast. So, I guess this health topic, it'll just be like a little story. Be interesting. So, for those of you who don't know, me and Devonte are avid festival goers. We started going to festivals in 2016 for Bonnaroo. No, 2015. 2015 Bonnaroo. I want to say, let me pull up my handy dandy Instagram here and look at this shit. Oh, you gonna jump up right next to me, little nigga? All right, Papa Squad. 2017. Damn, 2017. Oh yeah, I graduated college in 2016. Okay, yeah. So we went to Bonnaroo in 2017. Then we went to Rolling Loud in Miami in 2018. And Rolling Loud in Miami was actually a very special day, or the special concert for me, because that was actually the year I graduated from nursing school, and I skipped out on my nursing school graduation ceremony, which they now made mandatory because of me. Sorry, guys. To go and watch Lil Uzi Vert and Playboi Carti perform on the first fucking day of Rolling Loud. Now, if you're asking, Jabari, what the fuck does this have to do with health? I'll tell you what it has to do. So, again, I'm a newly minted nurse. I haven't taken my NCLEX yet, so I'm not licensed, but I have completed all the coursework. I have the ADN degree. So, I am Jabari Terrell RN pending, right? I've been in clinicals. I've seen patients with seizures. I've seen, I think I saw code by that point. Yeah, because I was a scribe, so I had seen codes by that point. So I was familiar with working with people by that stage of my healthcare career. But I was not familiar with being the only person in the room who had medical capabilities. And let's just say I was thrown on the front line that very first day. So me and Devonte are at this concert. We're feeling good. They had like sake smoothies. So we're a little bit tipsy. You know, we're doing our thing. We're watching, I think it was Chief Keef perform. And right after Chief Keef performed, so we were probably 30, 20 feet from the stage. So we're not in the pit area, but we're not also in the highly populated second tier area either. We're in this little area where there's like a little gated like a gated where they have like the videographers and the people who do different light shows at, right? We're standing behind that. And there's this tall, lanky, probably 16-year-old white kid sitting next to us, right? Having the time of his life. Not thinking anything of it. Chilling. All we know is the fucking day went from dope to what the fuck is happening when this tall, lanky white kid all of a sudden just drops. I'm saying he's standing up, he's moshing, or he's like, you know, fist pumping by himself, and then he drops and starts having a full-blown clonic seizure. I'm talking the full works. Legs shaking, arms shaking, eyes kind of dazed and confused. And he kind of seizures for like 15 seconds, stops, tries to get up, falls back to the ground and seizes again, right? And it kind of happened in slow motion. So the second he starts seizing, everybody around us starts freaking out, right? It was super cool for me, though. And Devonte, since he's back, can kind of speak on this. I immediately jump into action, right? I'm like, yo, give him space, back up. The kid gets up again after he stops seizing. And the thing about seizures is when you come out of a seizure, it's called post-ictal period, where you're kind of confused. You don't know what's going on. You might be a little anxious, might be a little panic. So he tries to get up and just start walking away. I'm like, my nigga, no. Sit down, right? I think he has another seizure.
Yeah, he does.
He drops again and has another seizure. And then some white girl out of nowhere jumps out. I'm a nurse. So at first I'm like, oh, thank God, someone else take over the rings. Immediately tries to jump on this kid while he's actively seizing to check his pulse, his carotid pulse. I'm like, ma'am, leave him alone. He's seizing. She's like, I'm checking to make sure he's breathing. I said, he's fucking seizing. He's breathing, you stupid fucking whatever. Not all nurses are built the same, guys. Don't let this fucking fool you. But either way, he gets done seizing. We get him to sit down. We build a perimeter. I just point at some random kid. Yo, go grab security. Because they have like these little golf carts they're driving around, right?
And they got him, I remember when we were walking away, they got him to an EMT.
Yeah, so I mean, once security comes and grabs you,
he was.
We're done.
I remember also he was trying to fight it. Mm-hmm. And the security was like, I remember he was like, no, I'm good, I have seizures. I remember security like gripped him, was like, nah, like kind of like, we gonna get you for, I guess, for liability, like, yo.
No, we're taking you to the medical center. My nigga, your festival is over, buddy. Like, you can't have 3 witness seizures and just be like, I'm good, nigga. You need to go get some Keppra. You need to go figure out what the fuck you're doing. You can't drive for the next year, sonny. Like, that's how serious seizures are.
You can't drive.
No, seriously. Like,
I know my cousin has them, and he doesn't report them.
And it's unfortunate. That's just really bad. But it's very.
Once they took it away. So he's like 32 now. So I think he stopped reporting them because like at our age, he did report one, and they took his license.
Yeah, they took away for a whole year,
and he felt so like naked.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's unfortunate because imagine you have a seizure behind the wheel, nigga. You're not just a danger to yourself. You could kill everybody on that road. Like, it's like because seizures aren't just like you just stop touching the wheel. You could literally just veer right into oncoming traffic. Like, it's not.
One of my cousins does this thing when he has seizures. His aren't the violent ones. He has this like he stares out and then he'll like have a seizure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then the other cousin that has seizures will say he'll like say 5-4. He'll like basically like do this thing where he can warn you that one's about to happen.
So a lot of people have what they call an aura, and it basically means when the seizure a seizure, before a seizure happens, they'll have some type of sensation, maybe a little headache, maybe they'll start having like light sensitivity, but they know what's coming. That's what Devonte's talking about.
Yeah, and so it's like, but I think the one that just gets like the spaces out, I think he always seeks medical attention afterwards.
You should. If you have a seizure and it's what's the word? Not expected. If you're on a regimented medication, you should go to the emergency department and like go get figured out, because sometimes your seizure might not have been a result of whatever neurological condition you have. You know, seizures happen for a whole host of different reasons. Especially if you have a new onset seizure, go to the emergency department, please, 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 and then they can refer you to your primary care, and then we can get you to a neurologist, and we can get you the help you fucking need. Oh, this chick lost mad weight. But yeah, so that was just a little story of a, I guess, what would you call it? A healthcare emergency as a newly fledged emergency nurse before I was an emergency department nurse. So yeah, guys, you never know when you'll be called into action when you go into this line of duty, but you're always on duty. But yeah, man, so that's our episode for the episode 30. Yeah. So you know where to find us. I'm not going to fucking do all that shit again because I'm super fucking tired. Should we do a closing song? We should. Do you got anything?
Battery medium.
Battery medium.
Jabari's iPhone.
Connected to Jabari's iPhone. I don't want to do Daft Punk again.
Play No Good by Division. That's what the song go like.
Ew. Really? We're gonna play Division to end the song? Nigga, that's the first song. I don't want to hear that shit.
Why not?
That song won't good, bro.
It was great to me.
Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I don't want to hear that shit.
I gotta find a quote. Shout out to my homie Nate Buffner. Today's his birthday.
Shout out to Utor.
Yeah.
Gross Matos.
For being drafted to the
Carolina Panthers. Fuck yeah. Home team. Let's do that shit. Oh, I guess we could play your song because my only other song would be fucking Calvin Harris. No, Outside. Okay, we'll play this. No Good by Division off their new album, A Muse in Her Feelings.
Somehow I lost the vision. I'm not like you, I'm not so optimistic. I realize I'm just too realistic. My mom says you're the one I should have kids with. I should just listen. No, I need you close when I'm pushing you away. So I buy a little bag just to match your little ways. And yeah, I know I'm basically the reason we can't make this work. I don't know what I did wrong, didn't do this right, didn't do that like you need. I don't know what's going on, think I need space now, but I want you right here with me. I wanna be alone, even commitment is getting lonely. I don't know what I did wrong, didn't do this right, didn't do that, and it seems like I'm just no good at love. Got me thinking love ain't no good for me. Got me thinking, yeah, we talk, there's a lot we ain't saying. Feel like we'll rush, but we're probably waiting. Yeah, yeah. To see who gon' be the first. Wanna let the guard down. This ain't no competition. Both of us could be winning. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This ain't only thing that I already know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ain't going nowhere we ain't been before. I know this. And yeah, I know I'm basically the reason we can't make this work. I don't know what I did wrong, didn't do this right, didn't do that like you need. I don't know what's going on, think think I need space now, but I want you right here with me. I don't wanna be alone. Even commitment is getting lonely. I don't know what I did wrong. Didn't do this right, didn't do that. And it seems like I'm just no good at love. Got me thinking love ain't no good for me. Got me thinking.
I have a hard time opening up to people. I get closed off. I feel that by being emotional in front of someone, it makes me weak and vulnerable. And whenever I truly loved anybody, they've always stabbed me in the back.